Hey, everyone. It is Tawana once again with Elite Biometrics, and this is day 3. So, we're going to get right into it. Y'all know I'm not going to give it more than 10 minutes. Don't want to hold you guys up too long, but today we're talking about the solution. Okay, we've already had our intro about the one-page business plan. We've talked about the problem. Now we're going to talk about pretty much I'm going to give you 6 steps for effective business problem solving. So we're talking about the solution here. And we already had that question, what problem is your business solving? And now the question is, what will your business provide to solve the problem? Okay, so why is problem solving important to your business? So I'm going to read this off. I'm getting this from liveplan.com. There's a great blog that they have here. While some would say problem solving comes naturally, it's actually a skill you can grow and refine over time. Problem solving skills will help you and your team tackle critical issues and conflicts as they arise. It starts from the top, you as the business owner or CEO needing to display the type of level-headed problem solving that you expect to see from your employees. So doing so will help you and your staff quickly deal with issues, establish and refine the problem solving skills, turn challenges into opportunities. Remember that. And generally keep a level head. Now, the best business leaders didn't just find a magic solution to solve their problems, they built processes and leveraged tools to find success, and you can do the same. All right, so what we're going to roll right into right now is we are needing to define the problem. That is step number 1. You have to define the problem. And I think we already addressed that. My bad, y'all. My cord got caught up. I think we already addressed that in the first one. Like, what is the problem that we're going to be solving? So we're going to just reiterate that real quick. When a problem arises, it can be very easy to jump right into creating a solution. However, if you don't thoroughly examine what led to the problem in the first place, you may create a strategy that doesn't actually solve the problem. You may just be treating the symptoms. Think about that, you guys. For instance, if you realize that your sales from new customers are dropping, your first inclination might be to rush into putting together a marketing plan to increase exposure. But what if decreasing sales are just a symptom of the real problem? When you define the problem, you want to be sure you're not missing the forest for the trees. If you have a large issue on your hands, you'll want to look at it from several different angles. That's a really good thing. I never heard it put that way, that you could be just addressing the symptoms of the real problem. The real problem could be, um, not having procedures in place, proper procedures in place where you're missing a gap. So, like if your sales are declining and you're thinking, oh, I just need to get my name out there more. It could be something as simple as, um, something that's missing off of your website or something that you're not saying that's leaving questions to people that they don't feel like even bothering you. They're just going to go to somebody else who's already addressed them, boom, flat out. All right, let's keep it moving. Um, when you define the problem, you want to be sure you're not missing the forest or the trees. Okay, we already got that. So competition. Is a competitor's promotion or pricing affecting your sales? Are there new entrants into your market? How are they marketing their product or business? A business model. Is your business model sustainable? Is it realistic for how fast you want to grow? Should you explore different pricing or cost strategies? Market factors. How are world events and the nation's economy affecting your customers and your sales? That is very important. Are there any issues affecting your team? Do you have the tools and resources they need to succeed? Goal alignment. Is everyone on your team working towards the same goal? Have you communicated your short term and long term goals clearly and often? Hold business meetings often. So those are a few. So now we're going to roll right on to our next one. Conduct a SWOT analysis. Have you guys heard of SWOT? SWOT. All good businesses solve some sort of problem for customers. What if your particular business problem is actually an opportunity or even a strength if considered from a different angle? This is when you'd want to conduct a SWOT analysis to determine if that in fact is the case. Okay. SWOT is a great tool for strategic planning a business, I'm sorry, and bringing multiple viewpoints to the table when you're looking at investing resources to solve a problem. This may even be incorporated into your attempts to identify the source of your problem, as it can quickly outline specific strengths and weaknesses of your business. Okay, that is a good one. That SWOT analysis. I may need to add that to our series so you guys can understand what that is. So the next thing is identify multiple solutions. Identify multiple solutions. All right. So as you approach your problem solving, you may want to consider using the design thinking approach. It's often used by organizations looking to solve a big community-based problem. One of the strengths of that is it requires involving a wide range of people in your problem solving, which leads to multiple perspectives and solutions. With small businesses, I know sometimes we don't want to get everybody involved in our stuff. So that's just one approach. Um, but you can ask people that you trust and things like that to help you with solving those problems. So the next one is market research. This can be fun sometimes. So market research and customer research aren't the sorts of things small business owners and startups can do once and then cross it off the list. It's continuous because people are ever changing, you guys. The industry is ever changing. So when you're facing a roadblock, think back to the last time you did some solid market research or took a deep dive into understanding the competitive landscape. That is something I'm literally doing right now with my business because I had to remove myself from the full-time status and go do some things. I was only working my business almost temporary part-time, and that really hurt me. So there's some things I'm doing to get it back on track, but I do have to check out my market research and things that I can do, um, as well as things that are going on in the political environment and things like that, where I might need to be prepared to pivot. So market research and insights you get from customer outreach aren't a silver bullet. Many companies struggle with what they should do with conflicting data points, but it's worth struggling through and gathering information that can help you better understand your target market. Plus, customers can be one of the best resources of criticism. It's actually a gift if you can avoid taking negatives personally. Remember, I told y'all that earlier on? You got to get out of your feelings. All right. So the next one, and this is the almost last one, seek input from your team and your mentors. That I'm sorry, I take that back. That goes with the SWOT analysis. That goes with number 2. I combined those. So make sure you seek input from other people. Number 5 is actually watch your cash flow. But if you're trying to solve problems, you may end up digging deep into your pockets for your startup, trying to do whatever it is you're doing. If you're creating some type of surveys and stuff and getting things printed out or paying to get emailed, stuff like that, that stuff can become very costly. So while you're working to solve a challenging business problem, pay particular attention to your cash flow and your cash flow forecast. Understanding when your company is at risk of running out of cash in the bank help you to be proactive. It's a lot easier to get a line of credit while your finances are looking good and healthy. Okay. And the last one we need you guys to do is track your progress. Identify key metrics to track. How will you know your problem is solved and not just the symptom? How will you know when you've addressed the underlying issues? Before you dive into enacting the solution, make sure you know what success looks like, what it looks like to you, not everyone else, but make sure you know what success looks like. What is the goal that you're trying to achieve? Also, on your SMART goals, that's one of the things it has on there. How am I going to track my progress? Is it measurable? And I have to put what way I'm going to measure how I've achieved that goal. So that is the end of that. We've reached our 10 minutes. I told y'all, you guys, I can't go over. So that is the end of day 3, talking about the solution, how you're going to solve that problem. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you have any questions, please go to our website, elitebiometrics.com. You can email us at nittygrittynotary@gmail.com. On the website, just click on the contact us link, send me an email. We're also on all social media platforms under at Elite Biometrics down there at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for tuning in for day 3. See you guys next time.